Peace FM 104.3. Woodmintake.
All for it, Bernard Aluti Jacobs. In the meantime, happy birthday wishes to you. Nana Joa Kweku Agri from the Catfish Crew, wishing you a long life, good health, and prosperity. Nana Joa Kweku Agri. Abdul Malik Kweku Baako, your final words.
Well, but Chelsea, DJ were honor President Kufuor.
President Kufuor was there as a guest of honor for the launch of the 70th anniversary.
The confessor,
champion of champions or something like that.
Yeah, he's deserving of it. The media, at least in recent times.
Sorry, Kweku, to cut you short.
Yeah.
Somebody has just sent this, or say in Holland, they have a system now where they can check fake news on social media and those behind the circulation as well, and they'll be prosecuted. Ghana should think about the same thing. Kofi Nyako in Holland. Kofi, thank you very much. Good tip off. Anyway, good tip, I mean, not tip off. Yeah, go.
Yeah, Mr. President Kufuor deserves it. Maybe Kai, the exact description of the award.
Champion of champions.
But obviously, a well thought out decision by the GJ. But I think they were there in spirit. There is no doubt if President Kufuor's attitude towards the media, Kwame, or expanded the frontiers.
Peace FM.
Maenya Yitum referred to most often the repeal of the criminal and seditious libel laws. It was under his presidency. Parliament repealing, of course. In Kufuor, sometimes in the initially, President Kufuor was uncomfortable with the idea of
the repeal.
At that time, no opposition, but gradually, events, incidents, BOCC, and the persuasion of some of the colleagues, particularly the present president, led to the situation. July 2001. President Kufuor, then the Attorney General, who lead the battle in Parliament for the repeal. To put on record, Kwame,
yes, good.
President Kufuor, no involvement in the struggle to liberate the Ghanaian media and to repeal the criminal seditious libel is long-standing by a public record.
Yep.
It's uncontestable.
Peace FM.
Tama. Now, our court all defend Tommy Thompson, Kofi Compson, Ben Kweku. Of course, he wasn't alone. President Kufuor was doing that particular battle with Professor Ufusuama. I'm the honor now represent Chronicle.
Professor G.K. Ufusuama.
Yes, honor now counsel for Chronicle. People like Gloria Akufo-Muni, Akutu Ampa, all were part of the team. Just take your time and go and check the records. Kwame, Equal. 1st March 1997, he was in court dealing with the issue. Republic versus Thompson Books.
1st March 97.
Yes, and others. Equal also the same court Ghana law reports.
Okay.
The Republic versus Thompson Books Limited and Ben Kweku and Kofi Compson on March 18th, 1997. Across the Thompson Books Limited versus the Republic, May 7th, 1997. Thompson Books Limited and others versus the Republic, July 23rd, 1996. 4 different occasions, very protracted litigation at the highest level, from the High Court, Circuit Court, High Court, and Supreme Court. All these things were part and parcel of the struggle. Eventually, Supreme Court will rule there. Indeed, those laws are constitutional.
Yeah.
To hear dismay and disappointment. They use the legislature. They amend laws. And there he was also there, under the leadership of President Kufuor. Your office, GJ headquarters, where Aban or the mine under President Kufuor. First, they rent Ibaka na ye wokolebu ho bibi.
Yeba free
yeah. To be honest with you, in terms of expansion of the frontiers of free expression and media freedoms, it would be very difficult to take President Kufuor, President Kufuor, and indeed, let me be very honest, in the Fourth Republic, the MPP out of it. It is GJ decide they're celebrating their 70th anniversary. President Kufuor no be a guest of honor. It just makes sense. It's logical. So our honor no so it's as simple as that. Inevitable. I'm joining them to do that. You know, this criminal libel, for only the media.
No,
for the entirety of the citizenry. It's true that media will be my casualties there. I at times include me in that category. To be fair, no, the records don't show that.
Okay.
I was never prosecuted for criminal libel or seditious libel. And for that matter, media was contempt of court. And then, of course, detention, 1986, for what I was writing.
Right.
It still comes to suppression of media freedoms or free speech. But Kofi Kumse, Kweku, Tommy Thompson, George Nakin, 5th March 1992. That is before Constitution. But Ninia Kauna sorry, George Nakin control story be about AFIC members were giving some bribe money. Money.
Yeah, Shabile, $1 million.
PND sample was in the court. It was a casualty. Convicted for some 90 days or so. Kofi Bedu, the great Kofi Bedu.
I know our Asante secretary.
Yes. Oh, the man.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Kofi Bedu. Wow, he's a man. These are the journalists. These are people who inspired us. Cameron Dodu, he was dismissed as editor of graphic during the Busia time and for the dialogue
with apartheid.
You know, KH Mesa on your media, but he suffered criminal libel, seditious libel. JH Mesa, IC Kwe, and one Kwame Karikari. They were put in court for sedition. Law now Kufuor repeal. JH Mesa, I'm the woman 8 years. IC Kwe 5 years or so. No, Tinipe P went through that over a period. In fact, under Nkrumah, one Frimpong was tried for criminal libel.
Peace FM.
I mean, no, you're complainant. Kweku Baako. Yes. Yes. 19, I think it was 59 or 60. It was my good old father who was a complainant as a public officer. And the man was dealt with Frimpong. It's a reported decision in Ghana law reports. It's when look, the famous ones, Ebaka Azikwe. That were colonial days under Wallace Johnson. Now I say, contract Azikwe on the African Morning Post. Now me be about as the African and God. And that article was considered subversive and seditious.
Yeah.
And he suffered. You know, I had dream from colonial days, basic independence days. Unfortunately, the CPP government did not repeal it. We actually revised it and maybe even consolidated it. Subsequent to Nkrumah, all governments that came also executed it. They were idle for a long time and some PNDC4 resurrected in 92. And then the West came under NDC constitutional government. The Tom Thomasons and the Kweku Baako. Then there was agitation. Say, you repeal that law. You through at least the civil libel which made it become contempt. So there were some of us still have problems with it in terms of how it's managed and used. You know, especially when it comes with custodial sentence, criminal contempt. I mean, in principle opposed to that. So Bakaya Munti when they were going to jail them, I wasn't excited. I was opposed to custodial. I thought some little bonding or slap on the way was okay, but custodial sentence was imposed to my dismay. To say, clear mist now. I think we are doing well. as a nation. Manasi Munyamano, recent times, Ahmed, those things are not good. And then a distorted your profile. Last week, Kwame Sabaka Yakanwa, there was a reporter linked to Peace FM.
Yeah.
King Jordan, I said King
George.
King George. He was murdered 2015. Somehow we didn't give it much publicity. Any dear money publicity, but I doubt Kwame any next one way who kill us now. Come on.
He went back and forth.
Yes.
But in Kufuor could court, I think, but
yes, there are challenges. Whereas we are doing well for ourselves this last 25 or so years. There are still challenges like this ones. As a young pinpointed, young tackler. I mean, overall, we can come eventually to hunters. It may say, people raise those issues now. I'm not against them raising it. It is the conclusions they draw. For instance, what about Mr. Kwame Karika, Prof? I'm not sure Prof accused government of being behind the threats. Did he?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Or can assembly the
yes, but that's a fact. But he didn't accuse government.
I don't think Professor Kakaya accused the government.
Yes, people are also making that case. They should make it well.
Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet